Let's get one thing straight. It is not a secret that SaltEcrafter loves stickers.
Bruh.
She has everything from shiny Pokemon stickers to weird animals wearing clothes, and as weird as a bear being eaten by other animals, which is kind of cute but weird when you think about it. Totally up SaltEcrafter's alley, if you ask me. This week I am shouting out extra people because I can't keep up with you guys. You guys are so awesome that it's making it harder and harder for me to just take one person. No arguments. Just don't argue, please. I don't have time for that. The first shout out goes to Kara Satan, who drew SaltEcrafter riding her steed. Chiwi Art, I love your style. Too Queer to Dear, another style I love. And lastly, V Cookies and Hoshi Carrot, because your comments make me laugh. If you want to shout out in normally my Friday videos, don't forget to hashtag Notification Squad in the comment section below within the first 45 minutes of a video's release, or hashtag Nerdecrafter on Instagram anytime with any of your creations. I really appreciate you guys. Aww. Now enough with the sat.
Let's get salty.
Alright, enough chitter chatter. As soon as a product is suggested to SaltEcrafter with stickers involved, the answer is heck yes, I'm gonna salty review it. And so this week's victim is make your own Puffy stickers. Yet again, by Klutz, because they have a lot of craft things that I need to go through. Right off the bat, I can tell you there is something a little different about this. There's no book. This kit cost me $20 Canadian. We're supposed to be able to make 60 stickers. It might seem like a lot, but it depends what's in there. Let's find out first. So let's open it up. So here's what we get inside. We get one illustrated and colored sheet, as well as two others illustrated sheets, but non-colored. That way you can color them yourself. The pictures are pretty cute, if I say so myself, but they are really thin, so be very careful in case you tear it. We also get double-sided sticker sheets, all cut the size. Circle foam pieces. It's foam that you can find pretty much anywhere. This cute little gimmicky machine, which I'm super excited to use. And a little instructional manual that is supposed to be 16 pages long. I don't think it was very necessary to have 16 whole pages, but better safe than sorry. Before we move on, I want to make very sure that we never bring up Crayolla's sticker maker. It is the worst sticker kit you can ever buy, so make sure that you avoid it at all costs. My eyes are closed because I'm going to my happy place. It is a crap kit, not a craft kit. You're full of lies! Alright, since the process is pretty straightforward, let's do one together in real time. So step one, tear off a square of the sticky back sheet. The top side is labeled top. Come on, let's try this. Got it. There's a bit of a worry over here because I just removed one and it's already starting to peel off of the back of the other one. And we might lose some of the stickiness, so keep an eye on that. Step two, remove one of these guys. I think I want me a mustachio taco. It is so fragile, it's not even funny. Step three, add the bottom plate with the pointy top. Can't even talk anymore. Step four, remove the top layer. Did I just remove the bottom layer? Dang nabbit. Don't do like me, just kind of bend it in the middle and pull it up. Next, we place the sticky side up. Stop, stay. There. Now we take a puffy disc. Okay, I think we need to remove this. I think I got it. In the picture, it makes it seem like the piece in the middle, that little stick, really sticks out quite a bit. It doesn't. It really, really doesn't. That's why I'm saying it's a little confusing because it's not protruding as much as it claims to be. Next, we put our picture like so. We don't need to press, from what I understand. And then we put the top right over it, like so. It says to close the sticker thing and press down hard. Ready? And go. Pressing hard. Am I supposed to hear a click? And we should open. Ooh, did it work? Oh, it worked. Okay, that is pretty cute. There's creases here. Okay, but it's not misleading because it does show the creases in the picture too, so thank you for that. All right, so we can cut it out, but we have to leave a bit of a contour around it. Here we go. Let's make a couple of these. I want to test the papers because they feel so flimsy, and they say we can color them with markers. So let's color them with markers and see what happens. Right off the bat, I can tell you one of the other disappointing things is that this is a kit. So in essence, it should be complete. Why give me coloring sheets if you're not going to give me something to color with? That's just me, so keep... So far, so we have the template that they provided, fully colored, the marker version, colored pencil version, meh. And because I was super obsessed with stickers as a kid, I know that if I had received a sticker kit like this, I would have definitely wanted to make my own. So I went ahead and printed a couple of Nerdecrafter stickers, and I was like, you know what? I want to know whether this kit works with printer paper, or is this paper flimsy for a reason? So now you can pretty much figure out if this will work with your own pictures, because sometimes kids will want to print, you know, their own pets' pictures, or their friends, or in my case, a figurine, because I had no friends as a kid. Moment of truth, and it seems to have worked. What still kind of bugs me so far is the fact that the bottom part still wants to peel off all the time, which kind of forces you to have to use the stickers almost immediately, otherwise they will stick to other things, gather dust, or if you try to put them in a baggie, stick to each other. Time to stick the stickers. Let's see if they try to peel off. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. I mean, if we try to remove it, you really have to pull for it to come off. So adhesiveness, pretty darn good. Time to find out, is this kit worth it? On SaltEcrafter, if you are not salty, I don't know what you're doing here, because this is pretty salty family. You're gonna get converted. Just accept it. Be one with the salt. That is your seasoning of choice. As always, let's start with the cons. Number 1. If you calculate this, it comes up to 60 cents per sticker. It might not seem like much, but if you're a sticker collector like I am, you'll know that you can get quite a bit for just $1 to $2. Just trust me on that. I don't know what's going on with the illustration paper, but it is super fragile. I had to be extra ginger pulling them out, but I know if you have kid hands or clumsy, kind of like me, you're gonna end up tearing one of them, that's for sure. Even though they tell you to remove the top paper only, you're gonna make the same mistake as I will and most likely remove the bottom part, if not by accident, just because of the fact that it's easy to remove. Creases! Why does my sticker got creases? It's all around, and even as the paper bends. I guess that's just a natural part of, you know, pushing paper down, but is there not another way to make puffy stickers without creases? I'm just saying, visually, it's not pleasing. This is a kit. I don't understand why. As a kit, it doesn't come complete. It gives us papers to actually color in. Why aren't you giving some of the basic colors at least to add in there? So if I was gifting this, and let's say the kid doesn't have, you know, art or craft supplies, and then I have to make sure to go pick some up. The double-sided tape is so annoying. It's so annoying. Every time I peel one of the squares off, you risk tearing part of the next one, which I did, and then part of the under sticker, you know, the one that's bottom, that keeps coming off, so you have to kind of like push it in. So I don't know what brand they're using, but it is pretty annoying, so you have to spend a little more time making sure that you're not wasting it by either tearing it or letting the bottom part of the sticker actually gather dust or dry out. So we get already pre-colored pieces, and then we get to color our own little pieces. Why aren't they giving us any blank sheets? It does say in the booklet that you can use the back part of one of them to make your own drawing, but come on, man. It's a super thin piece of paper. I am sure it won't cost that much out of the budget, and it'll seem like an extra as opposed to actually seeming cheap. They specifically say to color it in with markers, but if you noticed as I was coloring it, some of the marker was actually feathering through, which means that even if I color one spot, the ink was kind of spreading to other parts. So you have to be very careful when you're coloring it. As a kid, you're not that careful when you're coloring. What I'm saying is they could put better quality paper. Once the stickers are done, the bottom part does not want to stay. I'm telling you, the second you make them, they just kind of start peeling off. Whether you keep it as a square or you cut it around as a circle, but they're forcing you to use it now. It's like, I don't want to stick things right now. No, you're gonna stick it now. You got no choice because we don't want you to find defects later on, just in case. Lastly, this is probably not that much of a con, but I did have a hard time kind of keeping the sticker in there because it was the sticky side up. Every time I was putting it in, my finger just kind of struggled. I'm sure there's an easier way, maybe a toothpick or something like that. Time for the pros. Number 1, the booklet was actually helpful. I realized they don't need a full booklet like their other kits, so the 16 pages was just enough to know exactly what I needed to know to get started right away. So they didn't go into complicated mode. It was really straightforward. Start off with one that was already made, get a feel of it, and then you can go ahead and experiment. Playability. It seems like such a silly thing, but making 60 stickers, let's say each one, I did calculate, it took me about 3 minutes to color each one, so 5 minutes. I'll say that's about 4.5 to 5 hours of playability for this box, and that's only if they're Russian. It does have cute designs. Some of the puns were a little too familiar or something, I would say, but the drawings are totally adorable. It works with printer paper. That is really awesome. They don't mention it for some reason. I don't know why, because that's a perk if you want to do your pet, if you want to do your buddies, if you want to do, you know, some kind of photography and just stick them everywhere. It works. Unlike Crayola, this is actually a sticker. It sticks. I also tried it with paper on the Crayola one, so you don't say I'm not being fair. The Crayola one was a nightmare. This one, on the other hand, is there. It's staying there pretty firmly. So overall, even though there's quite a few cons, the pros in this kit outweigh it in terms of value. I'm not talking money value, but I'm talking about fun value. And the most important part is that it does what it advertises it will do. You will get a sticker that is puffy and that sticks. Unlike Crayola, they're not sticking. I feel like I'm pretty traumatized with Crayola. With that said, I give this kit an 8 on 10 dorks. Some of you might say that's not enough salt, but trust me, look at the cons. These are things that need to be improved, but doesn't remove from the actual playability and fun value that you would get from this kit. We need to make sure that we reserve our salt for kits that deserve it. If you want to watch another salty review, check it up here. And if you want to watch a crafting video, because some of you complain, Jackie, you don't make any more crafting videos. But guys, every week, salty review and crafting video. Getting more videos. I love you guys. Click down here for a crafting video. Until then, I will see you in the next video.